Hey guys, welcome to Geeks of Reno. We're going to do a trailer breakdown of the new Far From Home trailer, and let's just get right into it. So, first scene, see what we see: explosion, Spider-Man in the new.
So we have to watch the trailer for the trailer.
Oh, the trailer with the trailer.
That's the trailer. They just like it's like a teaser to the teaser. You know, just like to start it off, like, hey, let's give you just a little bit.
Wait, so that's a teaser trailer? It's like almost 3 minutes.
I know it's a pretty long trailer to be considered a teaser,
Just
right?
a tease. Here's the bad guy and the setup of the story.
But so first thing, I mean, we see him in the new red and black suit.
That's not the new one. That's the old one.
The one from Homecoming.
Yeah. That's the Homecoming one.
I don't remember having the little arrow on the side,
but if
right?
you skip ahead, you'll see the new one.
Oh, so it starts with the new.
It shows the new, then the old.
Okay.
It's very confusing. Well, yeah, and obviously his webs, the spider web wings, they're much larger compared to what we saw in Homecoming. So
Well, they have actual use now.
Well, it actually has like a cool transparency effect to it.
It is, yeah, that is a very cool effect. I would agree. So we see him in the new suit. I mean,
He's in Europe.
They're skipping back and forth for pacing.
yeah.
Should we just call it out as we see it?
Yeah, sure.
New suit. Old suit.
Hold on.
let's pause there. So the first scene we really kind of get is apparently Aunt May is like all about him being Spider-Man.
Hottie
She's
Aunt May.
Might be hotter in this one than the previous
Which
one.
is true, and I don't know how.
they de-aged
But
her.
it happens.
You know, Marvel, they can do it. Yeah.
It's like Civil War. I was like, wow, she's hot. And then first by I'm like, oh my god, and now it's like she's getting better and better.
She's really distracting from the
she's
storyline.
really
Yeah.
Benjamin Buttoning.
One of my complaints is that she might be too beautiful to watch the movie, so I don't know. I'll have to retain my judgment for later.
It's a fun scene though. I kind of like it, especially with like how much Peter hates. Well, he doesn't hate Happy, but how like he hates how he won't communicate with him in Homecoming.
Yeah.
So it's almost weird. I kind of go my wheels turn into like, well, what if he became his stepdad? You know, like, oh.
Fan fiction that we'll see one day, hopefully.
Because, remind me, was Happy Hogan ever a character in the comic?
Not that I know of.
He's
I
like
don't remember.
just a movie, original character, which I think is like a full-on success for it to be for him. Because I think he's.
Well, you're
comic
acting
relief.
like Jon Favreau would write himself into a movie. Oh wait.
So I'm making Iron Man? Got a few tweaks. Namely, I'm going to be in it. It's like, oh, okay.
like a lot.
I'm a main character.
Yeah.
Go ahead and throw me into the rest of them.
The banter's good though. I like he's like, new dress.
And it's good to see him on the opposite end, where it's like he was super annoyed by Peter. Now it looks like he's kind of annoying Peter.
Yeah.
Great.
So
Italian chops back up. The Italian chops back up.
Yeah, it's nice to know that the insurance money went through and is now operating again.
Which makes me wonder, like, where does this take place in the timeline?
That's interesting. This is an interesting thing. Maybe let's talk theories at the end of the trailer.
I want to know.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's nice to see it back open though. But then he's getting ready for his trip to go to Europe.
And that's a good joke. The Peter Parker passport, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of like quick jokes in this trailer that I actually really appreciate. That they don't give him too much time, like a comedic pause or anything. It's just like, let's keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be funny.
I hope that that's reflected in the final.
I'm sure it will. And I think that was in Homecoming as well. I mean, I think the pacing was good. The jokes were there, and they all landed.
Thank God for Ned.
Yeah, dude, Ned's fantastic. And where would we be without Ned?
And that hat.
So he's and we're just watching the trailer here, refreshing ourselves.
So
they get to Europe, and then we get the nice little scene with MJ in the auditorium.
Are they in Europe or are they just in France or Italy?
I mean, who cares?
They admitted that. What defines Europe? While we're here, I just want to know. So I'm glad
I just want to know how deep we were going to get.
This is a 4-hour long
You got that what?
Also, I'm glad that like him and MJ aren't like an established thing or anything, right? It's still kind of like he's crushing, and I hope they keep going because she seems like I'm really into how they approach that character in general, and I like her. I hope to see more of it.
I like her humor too. Like she's hilarious in Homecoming, and
Super,
it reflects perfectly in the trailer for her to say something like, "Yeah, I think you're pretty too."
Yeah,
you know.
Oh, that gives me value just to like cut him off. Yeah, I don't like that. Like, so good.
Yeah.
Well, and Tom Holland still plays it awkward the way it should be. No confidence like that other guy.
Yeah. And I mean, the next
one guy.
And the next big thing we get to is obviously we get to see Ned in the trailer. Ned's awesome.
Thank God.
And we get Nick Fury.
I
love his shot, by the way, too. Like after he nails him with the dart, like he's just holding the gun
in the dark in a chair, which is like his signature move.
Where's the spider sense, though?
Well, it wasn't coming to him, right? I think it's only if he's going to be in danger, I guess, in that point.
Well, he gets spider sense when someone else is about to get hit by a car and saves them. Come on, that's okay. I mean, it's a movie, right?
And also, if anyone's gonna know counters for anybody, it's gonna be Nick Fury.
Oh yeah, maybe he's wearing a
to be fair,
patch.
We got it right there in the trailer. Anti-spider sense eye patch.
Yeah, he actually covered himself in Raid bug spray, and believe it or not, that's actually one of the main tricks to not be detected. It's a real thing that happens.
Because shoots the dart, and as he's walking out, it's like, "Let's go."
Yeah.
No, it's a little on the there, on the there.
He, like, sprays it on his wrist.
A little goes a long way. That's how you meet Spider-Man.
But I like that we see him again. I mean, we haven't seen him in any major like roles so much over the last few Marvel movies.
He's dialed back quite a bit. As
they've kind of been just throwing him in the cameos and whatnot.
He earns his paycheck.
But it looks like he's going to have, some sort of significant role in this.
Yeah, I think he's the catalyst for adventure.
Huh?
Wait, Nick Fury?
Tagline right there,
do you take your pick?
What's the difference? Inevitable, this is going to happen no matter what, right? Like,
sure.
They had to.
And this is actually a reminder. I forgot that they've never met.
Yeah. Which made the trailer impact even more, because I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
I do like the way he's like, oh, you're Nick Fury. Like, the Nick Fury.
Right.
That's pretty cool, too.
The guy is a criminal recognized and is living underground.
So after we meet Nick Fury, I mean, we get to see a little bit more of the web wings. They do look very cool, but we see the first element, right?
Yeah, it kind of gives me flashbacks to Sandman.
I was about to say Sandman vibes, right? From the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Might be a little shout out.
I mean,
Spider-Man 3 was awesome.
I don't want to talk about
it. We get some good destruction scenes, more of the web
action, doing this thing.
Yeah. And then there's the new suit.
The suit, yeah.
Yeah. We assume that maybe this is the big tryout of the new suit, or maybe this is the climax of the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
because we're seeing 3 suits. This is
the sneak suit, dark suit. I don't want to give it a name because I know it's out there and someone's going to correct me. But there's a darker suit, his black and red suit, and then you see him in his original suit.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot happens in this movie. Like, things happen.
He's got some costume changes.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, we'll talk in theories. Let's keep going. Yeah. So we get some really awesome. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
The fire elemental.
Yeah, I just noticed. Yeah. I noticed it as like a normal explosion when I first watched it, and that's another one of the elements. Okay, very cool.
There's an earth and
then we have
water and fire.
Don't forget the guys with Uzis.
And
also elementals.
And this quick shot. This is the interesting one. It's very like kind of Spider-Man noir looking.
Yeah.
But we get him in this like black suit. So is that the one you're talking about, the sneak suit?
Yeah, I'm thinking like Metal Gear Solid or something.
Well, it's got like
it's the snake
shoulder pads.
He's like,
it's got like
I'm rebranding Snake now.
Yeah, it's the Metal Gear
Solid Spider.
Yeah.
Solid Spider.
That's what I'm thinking when I see it. I was like, okay, well.
So moving on, we see the water elemental.
Yeah.
And we got a surprised suitless Peter. Yeah. And then I think this is where
he's got his little wrist.
See, Mysterio pops in, right? It seems like the other teenagers, the friends, it seems like they're involved a lot. And I hope that's the case, because, I mean, I like them as characters. Well, they're only in little scenes in Homecoming, so if they're in
I'm getting, like, rehashes of the Washington, D.C. trip.
Yeah.
And also, we're seeing Jake Gyllenhaal here, getting hints of Prince of Persia just a little bit.
Bringing
Just
it
a
back.
little.
Just be like, hey, you remember this?
Yeah,
It's not that, don't worry.
yeah. I do like how he looks overall with the helmet on.
Yeah.
This shot with his head on the
It's just so
suit.
you recognize who it is.
Yeah, I mean, I get why they did that. Keep the helmet on though, and there's nothing against like how he looks. It looks kind of, his head looks kind of weird without, like, with the whole suit without the helmet
I
on.
don't think anyone's going to look okay wearing that suit and just a helmet. I'm Mysterio. Are you?
But you know, he throws out some Doctor Strange-esque type spells.
That was my thing. That was part of my theory, which we'll get into later. I have so many things I want to discuss about like this in general, but
All right, let's
do a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
anything else? Oh, so we see him like, I mean, before we get into theory, so he's fighting the water elemental, which is interesting because I mean, a lot of the comics we know Mysterio is more of like a bad guy to
Yeah.
Spider-Man, so it's interesting to see how that might play out. But then we get the title scene. Got the credits. Oh, and then
And
we
the
got the nice
stinger.
little stinger.
The
Let's
stinger,
talk
yeah.
about the stinger really quick. It's fantastic.
No, it's.
I love the take on Flash, by the way. I've always loved this new approach to Flash,
Mhm.
and this just makes it so much sweeter.
Yeah, that's really good. So we get this awesome joke about how he's into Spider-Man, and they all clearly, there must be other dialogue in the movie where he talks about Spider-Man, because they're like, "What's your deal with Spider-Man? Like, you're just all about
He's
him."
gonna keep
Yeah.
pumping him up the whole movie
Yeah.
and just shitting on Peter, which I
Yeah,
think
right.
is perfect.
I hope Flash sees, like, by the end of the movie, that he's Spider-Man. Like, that'd be
Oh
awesome.
my god, that's the sweetest reveal.
Yeah.
No, it'll be like it'll still be like he'll still shit on Peter. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that would like. It would,
I don't want them to.
I gotta hear. And what's his what does he say to him again? Let me turn the volume up here.
Spider-Man.
What, he looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. What's up, dickwad?
Dick
Peter
out,
with
yeah.
the thumbs up, like, hey man.
Glass act all the way.
Yeah, very like awesome. Yeah, well, it looks great. This is a trailer as a whole. I mean, looks fantastic.
Oh, yeah, it's just, I mean, come on. MCU Spider-Man sequel, like, it's probably going to be better than some of the other sequels that they've made, so I'm really excited. So I'm excited for this and the new take. New suits. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, no, and like I'm excited to see this story unfold. It's not like kind of like with Homecoming. You kind of knew like the beats it was going to hit and where it was going to go, and you kind of got the idea it was going to be Vulture, and then Peter was going to have to fight Vulture, and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But this one, there's actually a few more question marks.
Which
for me.
a lot for me that I think I guys have theories, but I hope it goes in that direction.
But also, I'm skipping all the spoilers.
True that.
Because
Okay.
I want to experience the story, as I stated before.
I didn't hear that, but awesome. So I agree. The trailer looks fantastic. Let's just quickly, any little spoilers or like theory type things. What are your reaction? And that's your obviously anyone watching or listening. That's your time to
these
get
are
out.
just guesses, right?
Yeah,
But,
just guesses.
since I need to leave soon, my theory is that Mysterio, his entire I don't want to say gimmick, but his powers are he doesn't really have any. He's a special effects artist.
Mhm.
He has some like biochemical background, but he's a stuntman at best. So I think that the things that we're seeing, the great stuff, is actually part of him. I think that he's in a bigger picture because you can't seeing
Like,
him
he's
as a
the
good
true
guy.
villain.
Yeah.
I'm not here to say.
And
the
he's
guy.
Sinister Six. Like, there's no way there's gonna be this like Spider-Man fist bump. We got this. So
Yeah.
I think he's behind it. I think we're gonna see special effects of his special effects. Amazing, and I'm really excited for it.
Yeah.
To go, gentlemen. That's my
Yeah, I
two
do
takes.
too.
Geek Sabrina.
Is it Ben?
Hey, Peter B. Parker.
It's
what is it?
Benjamin.
Hey guys, and one quick note, the giveaway for the 4K UHD Venom is still available. We're going to be giving that away at the end of the week, so all you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel, and you're in, and we'll just pick someone at random. So thanks for watching, you guys. Like and subscribe.